So this is it. The final race of the season. We've done wonders with the Repsol Honda team. Look at where we are compared to Ducati, yet we're still in the fight and leading by 7 points going into Valencia. It has been a terrific season that will go down as history as probably one of my favourite career modes I've ever done. We have duked it out with Bagnaia all season long, and I have loved every moment of it. Being the underdog, fighting against the big dog, has been a pleasure. But can we do it? Can we do the ultimate and stop this man here, Pecco Bagnaia? He has been on a tear for the past couple of rounds. 3 victories in a row and even a couple of sprint wins as well. Will Bagnaia's momentum be fruitful in today's final race? This is the decider. Let's find out. This is it. The final round of our MotoGP 24 career mode. We start from pole, and our biggest challenge is to defeat Bagnaia today. If we win the sprint, that puts us in a good stead going into the race in just a moment of time. Oh, Acosta! Why? Where is Bagnaia? He's down to 7th. Thank goodness he didn't get a good start. Acosta absolutely sent it on me then. And there's Maverick Vinales, of course. He is fighting for 3rd place in the World Championship against Jorge Martin. I don't know what happened to Bagnaia. He started 2nd. Marquez up to 2nd place. Pedro Acosta in the lead. Binder's got a long lap penalty. Everything's gone crazy in this start. Look at the amount of warnings on the right side of your screen. In fact, they're all penalties. Wow. Well, from where we are to where Bagnaia is, we will acquire 4 championship points. But this is far from over. I don't doubt that I can catch up to Marquez and to Acosta. That is a battle I want to see. Marquez versus Acosta. I am in the best space in the house for this tonight. Let me see what happens between these two. In fact, let me get involved. The future of MotoGP to the almost past. He's still there, Marquez, of course, but is one of the aliens of the past at this point compared to Acosta. Not able to get the best of drives at that final corner. As you've seen the board above, long lap penalty for Fabio Quartararo. So we send it into the Jorge Martinez Aspar corner. The gap is 8/10 to Acosta. 5 it is to Marquez. If I win this sprint, I think we've done enough for the win. I think we've done enough for the championship. The pressure's on Bagnaia, and I don't know what happened. He went from 2nd to 7th and hasn't been seen since. Crazy. There's no way I'm that fortunate. I had to do a lot of... Oh, wide. That's cost me. That has cost me a significant amount of time. Quick look behind me to see where Maverick is so I don't get in his way. Almost still did anyway. I had to do 3 seasons in MotoGP 23 before I became the world champion on 120% difficulty AI. Could today mean only 1 season worthy to win a world championship in MotoGP 24? Do not fear, we will have another season. Just simply pointing out the narrative. It took us 3 with the other bikes. Tried the Gas, tried the KTM, and then finally it took me to join Ducati to win in MotoGP 23. And today, you only need a 1 Marquez-esque season. 12 years after Marquez did it in the Honda 2013 as a rookie. This particular rookie will do it today. Oh my goodness, what's going on with Marquez? Oh, he's down! He was well wide into the distance there. Well, the funny thing is we gained no points there because Bagnaia gained a position or 2 and I moved up to 2nd, so that completely negated what we just earned. So it's Acosta then. What can he do? Don't forget, Acosta's the one who knocked me out of position in turn 1. With no warning, I had the inside line, but Acosta went for it. Fair though, it's rubbing is racing, you've got to give it sometimes, you've got to just send it. Can't fault him for that. So compared to the previous lap, we found half a second just by not going wide on that lap. Just looking at Bagnaia there. He's behind former teammate Enea Bastianini. I don't know how close he is to this battle to Vinales and me. I wouldn't mind betting that he's not too far away. Ooh, that was really tight to the apex. Jack Miller's getting into some bother in this video. He keeps coming up and having some sort of warnings here and there. Good entrance into the Adrian Campos corner. Marquez was the fastest man on track. Are we about to improve upon that across the line? Yes, we are. A 28.020. We have a chance of catching up to the future of MotoGP, the number 31, soon to be 37 again. It's Acosta. Late onto the brakes into turn 2. This is the Doohan corner. 9/10 of a second is the gap. We're still in pursuit. This is a good effort. I'm kind of glad I've got someone ahead of me who's not really a championship contender, because I can just focus on them and just catching them up. Just focus on getting good lines, good lap times, and staying consistent. If there was no Grand Prix, we would be winning this championship by 11 points. Oh, trying to work that out now. For the race, if we finish second, then Bagnaia would lose by 6 points. If I finish third, I would win it by 1 point, maybe 2 or 3 points. I'd have to see. I'm not sure. I should have done all the calculations, but now we're into it. I don't know what to say or do regarding the calculations. Still not catching up to Acosta though. We still hold the fastest lap. We're only a 10th of a second off that pace that time around, so we're not doing bad, but Acosta's lap times must be just barely above the 128.020 that I set earlier. Pushing on the limits with this Honda. This is probably the best you're going to get out of the Honda in my career mode. Of course, bikes are only 1 season of upgrades, so they're not upgraded very much. Of course, next season the lap times will be significantly quicker, with every single bike getting more and more upgrades, more competitive. Should be a lot closer. We should see less wheelies as well. Should being the preferred word there. Oh, that's a bit wide, that for turn 8. That is a bit wide. Oh, not as wide as Quartararo in 2020 though. Ended his championship hopes, of course. I think it's time to concede. I don't need to catch up to Acosta, and I don't think I can. I've tried quite a few laps now, but unfortunately I've just got a bit slower towards the end here. I don't know what it is, but I don't feel as nervous about this one compared to I did as Malaysia earlier on. Or whenever I uploaded the video. I recorded them all today. So, yeah, that's the feeling. I'm still running here right now. I'm terrified. Penultimate lap then. Vinales still sits there in third. He's a second behind us. In turn, we've got a second ahead of... Well, we have someone ahead of us by 1 second, of course, Pedro Acosta. But I think 5 of us are all in this battle here. You can see on the map in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, the blue disc is Acosta, the red one is myself, Vinales, Bagnaia, Bastianini all together in third, fourth and fifth. It might even extend to Martin there as well. The only one I don't think it extends to is Brad Binder, because he took a long lap penalty, so I imagine he's much further down now. Oof. Good feeling into turn 8 that time around, but not quick enough, simply not quick enough. Ooh, a bit wide on the exit there for the Masia corner, not good. Now into the Champion head-offs corner. Yeah, we're not catching up to Acosta. He is really putting in some good lap times now. I'm falling off him. I think if I was still doing the 128s or high 127s, I might have been able to catch him. But this is good enough for me.
There it is, the championship standings. We would be 11 points above Bagnaia. He has to think of something now to get through on Bastianini, at the very least. Bring that championship point gap deficit down to 10. Then that way, if I finish second and he wins, well, excuse me, if I finish third or fourth and he wins, could very well be the champion. In fact, third and he wins, that would put it to 9 points. So he'd win he would lose by a point. Oh, so many. I need to really work this on out. All depends what he does at the end of this sprint. Can't win it in the sprint regardless. Hard on the brakes. Into the left-hander for turn 8. Wide again. But it's good enough. We've been really well on the track limits in this one as well. It's a difficult track. I know the final corner, even if you go onto the curb on the right-hand side, I'll see if I can show you on this part in a minute, you still get a warning for it, even if you don't go over onto the green. It's a bit dodgy. I was getting a lot of lap times invalidated in qualifying for it. It was beginning to annoy me. Oh, I'm not really wide enough. No, I messed it up though. I messed that up big time. Let's just forget about it. I'll show you in the race. Or at least I'll try to. Acosta wins. That's back-to-back sprint wins for him. No, he won the Chang sprint and now he's won this one. Fair play to Acosta. But importantly, we leave this sprint 11 points ahead of Pecco Bagnaia, who dropped to 6th. Goodness me. So here it is. The last race of our first season of MotoGP 24 career mode. Let's do it. We will crown a champion today. Will it be me or will it be Bagnaia? Bagnaia's dropping quickly out of the order here. He's no longer in the points. How has that happened? Bagnaia's had a nightmare. Oh, he's up to 7th. Is this just not a good track for Bagnaia in the virtual world? Oh, he's up to 6th again. But we're in the lead. We're ahead of Acosta. We're ahead of Marquez. 14 laps of pure pressure now. I've got to think about this one now. If Acosta wants to just do what he did in the sprint, fine, go ahead, leave me alone. Same as Marquez, if they want to fly in front of me, go for it. Just don't hit me. Let me do my thing. This is going to be like Chang, isn't it? Every lap of pressure. Providing it's not insurmountable, we should be okay. Okay. I've seen Acosta there on the right-hand side. Now onto the Campi-Heros corner. Let's see if I can get it onto the curb like I was saying earlier. No, still a bit what? I'm not that good at getting it right every time. I have to be in the right mood. And now that I think I'm thinking about it, it's making it worse. I should probably not and just focus on doing the race. Lord almighty, Acosta took time away from me there in that final corner. Where is he? I'm really nervous about diving into turn 1 now. We've seen what happened in the sprint. It could happen again. I quite like the championship points run right now. 555. All the 5s here today. 0.2 of a second is the gap to Acosta. Ooh, just slipped off the track there. Track limit warning number 1. Not too concerned about the track limits. We were really good in the sprint. So we'll just focus on the business at hand. And that is to try and win. Bagnaia has just gone up to 5th place now. Championship standing is 26 points clear from Bagnaia. I've got to say, if we win this championship by that many points because Bagnaia is in 5th, then that really doesn't explain the big picture. The big picture has been an incredible, tightly contested, well-fought season all season long. Apart from Mugello, I was beginning to get a bit too confident. Felt like we were really, really nailing it. Didn't need to worry about testing, etc. And after then, Red Bull Ring and Misano, Pecco Bagnaia was unbelievably good. Whoa, what the hell did I get a track limit warning for? What did I get a warning for? Speaking of Bagnaia, fastest... Oh! Whoa, what the hell was that at the bottom of my screen? Jesus, Martin. He's trying to get revenge from Sepang, I think. Bagnaya's up to 4th. 24 points is the championship lead. We're not getting away from him. He'll be there. He will be there at the end of this video, I assure you. 0.2 of a second we're going quicker by. And that's still not good enough to beat Pecco's lap time. We were in the 28 flats earlier on. Oh, feeling the pressure. I am really feeling the pressure now. Done a lot of commentary today as well. Throat sore. I can't be doing screaming again. Stay down there, Bagnaia. Leave me alone. Ooh, a bit wide. Clean enough out of the Masia corner. Clean enough. Now into turn 12. Keep it tight. Good. Well, I haven't escaped Acosta yet. He's still very much there. A bit wide. Oh, there it is. I told you I'd get a track limit warning for that. I might have just barely gone onto the green. But I did that in qualifying, but I wasn't that far over. And I got a warning for it every time. And here comes Acosta. Clean move, but better retaliation from your content creator here today. 0.2 of a second is the gap. If Acosta goes for it every time in turn 1, not a problem. I'll just repost it every time. Not a problem. It's like a parry. Time the overtake, time the attack. I'm so glad, and I mean this in the most politest way, I'm so glad that Digi Antonio is not involved with this fight. He hit me hard into Chang International Circuit Sprint, sorry. And I lost a lot of time. I didn't want him to be involved with this one right now. Much better line going into there this time. Hopefully this time I have a better lap time. That's a lot of times in the same sentence. Bagnaia is still not looking at a podium yet. Nice wide sweeping line into the Adrian Campos corner. That gives us a good drive coming on into the power. Will we see the Honda win the championship again? Again, excuse me, the voice has went. Its voice has gone. Roll the sleeves up, ladies and gentlemen. As we are 9 laps away. 10 laps away, should I say, of winning a World Championship. It'll be our 3rd in a row. Moto 3, done. Moto 2, done. MotoGP, another one and done season. Amazing. I can't wait to see what we do for the next season. At this rate, we'll be going to Yamaha and changing things up. Winning with one Japanese manufacturer to another. Bring back the Japanese bike. Bagnaia? No, I might be imagining it. I thought I'd seen Bagnaia just pop up with a track limit warning then. I might have been imagining it. I just thought I'd seen it. Maybe you already had that on the screen. Don't know. Oh, so far so good. So far, the operation has been a success. If we make any more mistakes though, we could be looking at more track limit warnings. We've got to be careful. Oh, Joan Mir's just gone. I'm lucky that wasn't Acosta, because that would have put Bagnaia onto the podium. Across the line, it's a decent lap time, but it's not anywhere near we were in the sprint. Acosta's still in pursuit. 0.2 of a second. Oh, a little bit of a wheelie. Does he send it? Not yet. We're still alright. Acosta's taking his time though, isn't he? 0.1 of a second. 0.2 of a second. I wonder if we could see Acosta fighting for the championship on that Aprilia next season. Because I do really wonder if it's down to the rider or the bike in this game. So, for example, Pecco Bagnaia is looking at going to Honda next season with the rumours. Will he be instantly competitive because he's Pecco Bagnaia? Or will he not be competitive because he's on the Honda? If you know the answer to that, let me know in the comment section. I'm really curious. Because the Bagnaia's Ducati's the best bike in the grid. On the team comparison screen, Honda is nowhere near. So I am very curious to see what's going to happen. And I don't know where Aprilia is. I think somewhere in between. Them and KTM as well. Oh, I look behind me and he's already through. That's how quick Acosta was on that straight. And you know what? Oh, I'm going to have to bump him. That's kind of frustrating. I wanted to go for that tight line, but I couldn't. Can I go for this tight line? I can't. Championship comes down to 19 points. Can we send it? I do really love a lunge into Nico Toro. Whoa, what the hell? What? What the hell did I get a warning for? Incident? What incident? Is it because I bumped Acosta into turn 1? Nothing came up though. The MotoGP stewards didn't care. I can't believe that. Well, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. The bike snaked on me for a second there, Pedro. I can't afford this. I can't afford to get into this battle. I can't just let him go, though. The point difference is huge. I need every single point we can get. As long as we finish... Ah! It's too much to think about. Too much to do. The more we fight, the closer Martin and Bagnaia get. But if I stay ahead of Acosta, I've got a better chance of winning the championship. I don't know. Maybe I don't need to worry about Acosta. Maybe just let him go. I don't know. I can't just let him go. It's not what racing's about. I mean, I want to win. Well, that was crucial. He went wide there. That saved me a bit of heartache. A bit of stress. It's now Martin up to second. Now Bagnaia's up to third. Martin's down to fourth. Championship standings is 21. If he gets through on Pedro Acosta, championship advantage would be 16. And then from there, if Bagnaia gets ahead of me, it'll be down to 6 points. If we drop to third, it'll be 2 points. If we drop to fourth, we lose the championship. That's really wide, that is. That is tremendously wide. That favours nobody. Doesn't favour anyone here watching this video here today. Just favours Bagnaia, Acosta and Martin. Still got plenty of laps and I'm one track limit warning away from a long lap penalty. Please don't tell me this championship will be decided on a long lap penalty. On one more incident warning. Bagnaia's up to second. Championship lead. Ooh. Of course, yes. It would be 17 points, not 16. He gains 4 points. I can't believe Bagnaia's up to second. He was down as low as 10th, I think, when this race started. It's game on. It is absolutely game on now. This is going to the wire. This is going to the last lap. If Pecco gets through, I have to maintain my ground on the podium. I cannot afford to slip off the podium. I can't afford that long lap penalty either. Goodness me, this is intense. Again, wide into the Masia corner. I could pull a Masia and just get Marco Bezzecchi to take everyone out. I mean, Masia enlisted Adrian Fernandez to do it. I can get someone to do it, surely. 0.2 of a second. Bagnaia is going to eat me up going into turn 1. Here we go. Fighting the wheelie of the Honda. Bagnaia is within 0.2 of a second. He's in 1/10 of a second. Wheelie lunge. He's gone well wide. No way. Is he going to crash? No, he's alright. He got away with it. Oh, that was close to the line. I am so surprised I got away with that. Now it's Pedro Acosta back into second doing the business. Surely if I just maintain where I am, they can't get through. That soft tyre is getting freezing cold on the left-hand side. I've got to be careful on those left-handers, especially going into here. That's how Iagora crashed, if you remember. Ooh. I'm ready for a big lie down after this one. A nice can of Lucozade as well. Oh, steady. Right, the gap is 0.3 going into this Harros corner for turn 12. Into the Adrian Campos going into turn 1. I think Pedro will be through. I don't know what it is that they're doing in these final couple of corners, but it's significantly better to me. In fact, he's gone already. Acosta's gone for it. Acosta through temporarily. Oh, I like that line where he is. That's where I like to brake. Oh, a bit of a nudge. Late on the brakes if I can. And we still hold the advantage. I'm surprised that Acosta went for that move there. Bagnaia still third. It's not our concern though. It's Bagnaia's concern to get us away from this first position. I think this has been the most wonderful, flawless race I've done this season. Staying calm, staying under pressure, not allowing the world champion to attack. Wow. Again, that slight wheelie we get going into turn 7 just really unsettles the Honda. It's already as unsettled as it is can be. Right, the gap is 0.4 going into the Masia corner. Let's see what it is when we go into the Adrian Campos corner. That's the last corner. 3.5. Back up to 0.4. Hard onto the brakes. Late. Tight. Fire out. Ride out device when we get the bike straight. Pretty good this time around. That's our best lap time in a while. Back into the 28s again. And we had to contend with Pedro Acosta on that lap. I haven't got a clue how many warnings Pedro or Bagnaia have right now. All I know is that we're one away. And if we get along that penalty, we will drop to 3rd. Maybe 4th. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. What a season. What a game. This has by far been one of my best career modes I've done. A championship all the way down to the final lap. You'll love to see it. Well, I'm saying a final lap because I have no idea what's going to happen between Bagnaia and me. If I stay as I am, then yeah, it is down to the final lap. If Bagnaia crashes, it's over, and then that's it, done and dusted. And if I crash, God forbid, you won't be able to speak to me in the comment section. I'll be too upset. Even if I have time to upload the video in advance. We're about to end lap 12. And we're still defending with all our honour and might. Hashtag stay ace, ladies and gentlemen. That's exactly what we're doing right now. Big power out of the final corner. And we commence the penultimate lap. Still into the 128s. Does Acosta lunge? He didn't. We're still surviving. We're still in the lead. And we will win this championship by 21 points. What a celebration this will be in our virtual world. ready to move on to the next manufacturers. The deed will be done. 0.3 of a second, 0.4 of a second ahead of Acosta now. I'm on a good lap here as well. When we needed it the most, the doctor arrived. That's wide, that's wide. Steady. Oh my god, on the OLED ultra wide, there's Pedro Acosta. I'm a little bit wide there. Long lap penalty! No! I've got to go into it. Get it done. I can't believe this. Irregular overtake, drop position. What's going on? Oh my god, I'm down to 4th. Bagnaya's up to 2nd. He's 5 points away from winning. What has just happened? It is going to the final corner. It's going to the final lap, and it's the final corner as well. I have got to get through a Martin. I need every single bit of power this Honda's got left. If Bagnaia wins this, he will win the championship. We will be tied on points, but that will be Bagnaia's 10th victory of the season. Martin, do me a favour. I need Martin to attack Bagnaia or Acosta to put a lap of his life in. I'm all over the place. I can't believe this is happening. 5-point difference. I can't catch up. But can he catch up to Acosta? I think Acosta's done enough. Not like this. Do not deny my championship like this. No. That was all because I seen Acosta on the left-hand side of the screen. Come on, Martin. You did it in 2024. You beat Bagnaia. Do it again. Surely that's it. If Acosta messes this up, I'm going to scream. I have never wanted Acosta to win a Grand Prix more than ever. I'm closing in. I'm going to have to launch it. I think Acosta's done it. I think Acosta will hold on. I think he's going to do it. We've done it. Acosta wins. But critically, 5 championship points was enough for us to win it in 4th. I don't even care about the victory anymore. I almost blew it, but we bloody did it. What a season. What a finish. What a championship victory. Oh. Oh my god. 5 championship points clear. There's the Sergio 23 helmet. We won it. We won it for him. We won it for the Aces. We won it for Honda. Unbelievable. I can't believe we pinched it. I almost lost it though. Oh, this is a season never to be forgotten. Incredible. MotoGP 24 was bloody brilliant. 5 points. Oh man. Amazing, amazing. Guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you so much for watching all the series. In fact, it's been a pleasure. I've changed things up this year for MotoGP 24 in this career mode, and I'm glad to see you guys have been enjoying it so much. My voice is gone. I'll leave you with this last bit. Guys, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. See you next time.
Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.